Nashville, bolos and booze hit Cornville with my honey son and his dear sad as hell, but good to tell, with my friends so near. Come on, let's go, bring me a beer. Leave it too soon, don't want no deal. Change your flight to Nashville, yeah. Whoa, not to Nashville. Cumberland Rivers right out front, spotting beavers roaming the bend, closing down bar after bar. Change flights, wrong dates, no Bud Lights, PBR at its place. Sleeping on a bus, no more Tuesday, yeah. Come on. To Nashville, yeah. Whoa, not to Nashville. Long waits, hunger, familiar scene, restaurants buzzing, yeah, you know what I mean. Bitter Bloody Mary, I'm missing my routine, and I hate, yeah, I gotta leave, oh no, come on. Come on, let's go. Bring me a beer. Leave it too soon, don't want no deal. Change your flight to Nashville, yeah. Whoa, not to Nashville. Whoa, not to Nashville. Thank you. Thank you very much. Here's a little Morgan Wallen cover we do. It's called I'm the Problem.
From his new album.
It's from his new album, too. He was just in concert here about a month ago, so we were fortunate enough to see him. Say I never change, just go around down with some gasoline, just trying to burn the flame, gonna burn the whole place down. And how do you explain never falling in love with a guy like me in the first place? Turn around and say that I'm the worst thing, I guess I'm the problem. And you miss never do no wrong if I'm so awful. Then why you stick around this long? And if it's the whiskey, Why'd you keep on pulling off the shell? You hate it when you look at me, you halfway see yourself, and it got me thinking, if I'm the problem, then you might be the reason. We try to go our separate ways. We're back and forth like a swinging door. Tomorrow's like yesterday. Some days are better than the night before. When you're back with me again, then you go and tell your friend that I'm the problem, and your missus never do no wrong. If I was so awful, then why you stick around as long? And if it's the whiskey, why'd you keep on pulling off the shell? You hate it when you look at me, you halfway see yourself, and it got me thinking, if I'm the problem, then you might be the reason. It's such a waste of breath, such a waste of time. And why you on your way to waste another Friday night? If I'm the problem, and your missus never do no wrong. If I'm so awful, then why you stick around as long? And if it's the whiskey, why you keep on pulling off the shell? You hate it when you look at me, you halfway see yourself, and it got me thinking, if I'm the problem, then you might be the reason.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. If I fling this and it hits you, don't scream at me.
You're going to get screamed at, I'm sure.
Because it's like on the verge.
Happy Tuesday.
Is it Tuesday?
How'd you like that? Jake on the Lake live in studio. It's been a long time coming. We had a lot of things. Every time we booked him, something happened. Something happened.
We had a blackout, right?
We had a blackout. We had a power outage. Something else happened. It changed the date. I called them as literally they were driving up here 2 weeks ago. That was retrograde, but we got them here. That was incredible. That's their new release, plus a little cover they did. We get to chit-chat with them. It's been a long time.
It has been. Let's find out where they've been up to.
So busy morning, but before we even get to that, we've got a couple save the dates for you. We're going to be live this Thursday evening, kind of afternoon evening, at Sushi Bang Bang in Boynton Beach on Gateway Boulevard. So come on out. If you like sushi, you love sushi, you like to network, you like some music, come up and join us at Sushi Bang Bang on Thursday evening. What time are we starting? 4:30?
4:30 is the first show. But some of the entertainment, you want to tell them about the entertainment, what we're going to be doing?
Tell me.
We're going to have John Parker is going to be singing from 7 to 8. Half on, half off on the stations. So we're going to be splitting that sound. I don't know if Tommaso's going to be doing any magic.
Okay.
Is he? Because he's going 4:30 up to 8, so I don't know.
We got a long lineup.
I don't know if the lineup will allow it.
We got a lineup including Gypsy Soul that starts at 5:30. I'm not sure what you've got before Gypsy Soul, so all I know is our 5:30-ish.
Well, I have a meeting with Bob, who wants to meet John.
Okay.
To see if some magic can happen
John
there.
Justice Parker.
Yep.
Introduce them to these guys also.
Absolutely. I mean, he's looking for something for his movie, a soundtrack for his movie, and he's asking who wants to participate. So we're going to be doing some of that. So that should be fun. And at the same time, we are going to have Tammy's going to be doing her show, Tammy Talk. We're going to have a new version of, what is it called? Center Stage is coming out. It's going to be brand new with Frank and Alicia. I don't think Michelle can make it, but the two of them will be there. So we're going to be announcing that piece as well.
Nice.
And in between there, we're going to have the regulars. We're going to have You and Your Doctor, which the owner will be there. And then we have
Laura,
and
and
then
Brielle.
we have Brielle. And then we have music, all at the same time.
A lot of things happening. If you like sushi and sake, come on, join us. It is some of the best sushi. I think it's probably the best sushi I've ever had. I'm a big sushi eater. You're not, and you even like it.
I liked it. We have a lot of people that have written in as the best sushi on the planet.
People are coming from all over saying, I'm going to be there, I'm going to be there, I'm going to be there. So coming up, be there at Sushi Bang Bang on Gateway. And then Friday, we've got a fun twist of what we get to do called Shalom Mi Gente. We're going to be live at KC Market. It's just a K and a C. Stands for Kosher Central. It is a phenomenal kosher grocery store market. There's three of them. There's one in Aventura, there's one in Hollywood on Sterling, and then there's one up here in Boynton Beach. We had the fun of going grocery shopping last Friday. They had everything.
They have everything.
And the answer to how they can have meat and pizza is because the cheese is not real cheese, it's par of cheese. So that's what Charlotte said. I don't think that's true. It's dairy and there's meat. It's really, really interesting. The food is incredible. The bakery, the pastries.
The empanadas.
It like takes me back to, I said to you earlier, like being at my grandparents' house, my dad's parents growing up, and all of their kosher style food. But it's everything they have. I can't even imagine. It's just so delicious. I know you don't eat beet soup, but they've got beet salad and eggplant salad and so many tuna salad and groceries and fish and meats and it looks so, so good.
It should be a lot of fun. I got Jill committed. She's going to come up and do some singing.
Nice.
I asked her to do some Barbara Streisand songs. And she knows a few.
So lunchtime at Casey Market, get your groceries for the weekend, everything. One of our crew said they had this rare tea that they can't find anywhere. It's a special tea that she likes, so she's going to be getting some tea.
She said she finally found it.
Really some rare things that you can't find, and it's a great grocery store, so a lot of fun.
And we're trying to mix up the talk shows with some entertainment and back and forth and everything else, so that you can at least get a taste of where we're going to go, because we have some exciting news. We got this thing happening in October, and we got some other exciting news into next year that we're talking about a concert. So lots going on, a lot of moving parts. We're just trying to figure it out.
It's so funny because you sit there on the phone, and then I ever notice when you're on an automated call, it picks up every sound. So then I have to move because they'll hear you talking.
But today I had to move.
And you moved, and then I moved. So we're doing a lot of moving around. We've got a new marketing crew for this semester, which is pretty exciting. So you're going to get to meet them. But first, I think we need to head over, talk to the guys on the other side of the studio, see what they've got going on. Jake on the lake. Welcome, gentlemen. Thank you so much for your patience in joining us again. It is our pleasure. So what's happening? You had a new song you're releasing or released.
Yeah, it's already released. It's Nights in Nashville, which is the first song we performed. It came out on July 11th on all platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, Amazon Music, etc.
All right, what's the inspiration? You're in Florida.
So it's a long story of how we wrote that song and all that. So pretty much my dad and I, and then one of our other vocalists, my girlfriend, everyone, we all went to Nashville for the first time. We had like crazy experiences, which if you look at the lyrics, that's where like all the inspiration came to that song altogether. And then we also took a second trip to Nashville last year in May, and we actually happened to see Morgan Wallen in concert, which is the next song that we did after that.
Which is very cool.
I gotta ask, when you went to Nashville as a vacation?
Yeah.
Just
no business?
No business.
No, just to see like all the live music venues, all the music.
We love live music, so went up there, and I was in severe back pain one night, and we were at a place called Bolo's. What was the name of it?
Bolos and Booze.
Bolos and Booze was the act, and it was a bunch of singer-songwriters taking turns singing original songs, and I suddenly started writing because everybody wanted to leave, and I just started writing a song, and I drew from the experiences we had during that trip, and there were some funny, very, very funny moments, and that's where the song came from, and so
So
The
fun.
rest is history, basically.
So fun fact about the Bulls and Booze. So that's like one of the first lyrics in the first verse. So actually, it's in the lyric it says Bulls and Booze at Dogville, which actually that was not the name of the place. It was actually called Dogwood. So I think he was already buzzed at the time when he wrote it or something.
He was changing the words.
I think he just
Remember what I said? I was severe
back
back
pain.
pain.
Severe back pain.
Heavily medicated.
Heavily.
And I was ignoring the don't drink alcohol thing. So.
And adjectives turn to verbs that turn to pronouns.
You know, Dogville, Dogwood. I mean, it all made sense to me.
And you're in Nashville, which did you go up on stage and sing?
No,
We wish.
No, we did not. No, there was a moment there in the Miranda Lambert's bar that I think we had a chance, but we didn't.
Yeah, I think one of the guitarists was running late, but luckily I think like he showed up.
Yeah.
Something like
So
that.
we
You
didn't
ever
do
have
that.
those visions, like most guys at sporting events, that like apparently they tell me it's like the Roman Empire where they need someone, they're going to reach out into the stands and say, anyone want to come play whatever position? Like a guitarist is out and they say, anyone want to come fill in for vocalist or guitarist?
He could have done it.
Could have done it.
He
What are
could have
the-
been that guy if he would have had the opportunity for sure.
What are the bars like there? Different? Everything you expected?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, it's like filled with people, and then every bar you go to in that Broadway area, there's like live music everywhere. Like even upstairs, there's like 2 or 3 floors in some of these bars.
Every
and like
level.
every level, there's
Yeah,
somebody.
at every
performing.
level there's live music.
Whether it's a band, a trio, duo, solo, whatever it is, yeah, there's.
It's
always
almost
live
like
music.
the mecca of live music, especially country music.
Can
which
you
we
imagine
love
having
country.
to schedule all those gigs?
Well, CeCe's down there. He's cutting some tracks. And the reason I asked you that is because a lot of people are going down to Nashville because they're looking for content. They're looking for music for movies and different outcomes. And so you go up there and you sing, and you never know who's in the crowd.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
And the next thing you know, you're getting a phone call, and you're like, wow, this just happened?
Yeah.
So that's why I was asking if you just went for entertainment. CeCe went down there to sing at a club, and now he's cutting a record, which is phenomenal.
You never know. It's basically saying I'm going to start networking and then decide, all right, I'm going to go up there and I'm
Right.
going to continue networking and take a chance. So I've told him that many times. He's about to graduate from FIU, and I said, you know,
Take
go
the
up
chance
there.
and go.
You never know.
Yeah, and actually, I've been talking. Like
never
me and my
know.
girlfriend were actually like talking about the other day. Like after I graduate, I'd like to go up there one day and just see what connections I get over there and just perform anything like live music. I'll bring my guitar and all that, and maybe I'll go to some of these bars. That maybe like one of these bands over there. Maybe we'll ask like, hey, like we need a guitarist. He's running late or something, or he's not feeling good. You want to fill in? And be like, sure, yeah. I mean, you may, like you said, you may never know what will happen.
Hey, you never know. And it's you know, there's music. There's a ton of music studios. They got Music Row down.
Yeah.
You know, Music Row, and you become a studio musician. That's a pretty successful career. So there's a lot of avenues to explore. Everything is competitive in every industry, but I think that's something he could definitely explore. Now, if he leaves down there, that's the end of my singing career, unfortunately.
You're not going to go, huh?
Well, I can't. I can't. I would love to, but you never know.
You never know. Circumstances can make it that the next thing you know,
Yeah, absolutely.
you're going
absolutely,
everywhere.
Absolutely.
We have a gentleman, John Parker, who's going to be singing Thursday night. And he came in here and he was telling his story. I think he's changed his band 4 times.
He's with Celebrate.
And now he's with Celebrate, which is a 7-piece. It's not a small deal. It's a big 7-piece from different bands.
Oh, yeah, that's huge. Yeah.
But they were up at a piece and somebody heard them. And now John just told me that it looks like they're going to book them to Atlantic City.
Nice.
And then come down to Nashville. So John may be gone for a couple of months. And it all started just him singing like you're saying, and somebody heard it and say, listen, do you want to do this and this and that? And you never know.
Yeah, the way we started to where we're at today, it's pretty magnificent.
Yeah.
I mean, and to your point, a lot of the gigs we pick up is people hear us and then they want to book us, and we've been doing a lot of corporate events, private parties, which is what we really like.
Weddings even. Yeah.
Yeah, weddings, all that. So to your point, you never know who's listening, who's got an ear open, and those are the opportunities that arise, and you got to just grab them and take them and run with them. So
Do you have anything coming up?
Actually, yeah. So there's 2 songs that are in the works right now. They're still like, yeah, pretty much we're almost done with them. I think we have like a few more things to record. So we're planning to release hopefully both of them by the end of this year.
Yeah. And as far as gigs are concerned, I don't know if you meant gigs or songs, but we're pretty much booked through the end of the year.
Yeah.
Really?
And starting to book already like January and February.
But that's a good feeling, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. It's a great feeling. I mean, it's a good feeling when you are having conversations like, oh, I just got a call from these people, but we're booked that day. What do you think we could do? Yeah. So that's a great feeling.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Do you remember your first paid gig, Jake? Or Dad's laughing.
Yeah,
Let's see if he gets this right. What was your first paying gig?
So the first paying gig was back in 2020. This was like around November, I believe. It was at Bogart's, which is a restaurant literally like less than 5 minutes away from our house.
Yes.
All right, wait. Let's pause here for a minute. Wasn't it the Orchid place?
Oh wait,
He was gonna get it wrong.
I forgot about that.
It was on Flamingo Road, the Orchid Garden, and my wife and I go there a lot. We frequently go there to buy orchids, and the gentleman who runs it, nice guy, Canadian guy, and he hosts weddings and stuff there. And I said, hey, do you think you could share our information? He said, well, why don't you guys come sing for me one day here at the garden? Sure. So that was actually the first ever paying gig.
And then came Bogart's, which was like the first restaurant and bar that we performed
That's
at.
right.
And so my nephew just moved to, where is he? Knoxville. He got his first paid gig last weekend. So my brother went, and he's like, he got paid really well for those few hours, and he just needs some more paying gigs, and then we're good to go. But it's that first one you get that you're like, you know what, I got this. And it takes a hobby into a career, into a profession, right?
Incredible, right?
That's what Freddie always says. Here's your first $1. He'll say to someone, now you are a professional, right? This is no longer a hobby. This is now what you do.
It's true.
Very true. Very true.
Technically, you get $1 bill. You are professional. You're no longer. It's no longer a hobby. It's no longer something to do. It's not a psychic now. Now it's up to you to turn your career into a legacy. It's funny because at the beginning of something, you sit back and say, "Wow, this is fun," and then it gets bigger. And the money starts to come, and you don't even care about it anymore because when you were doing this, you were doing it for kicks and giggles,
Yeah.
And so somebody's paying you, and then some people are saying, listen, can you fly out here? Can you fly out there? Can you do this? Can you do that? And you're sitting there doing it, and you're like, wow. And you look around and says, man, this has been unbelievable. See, but you guys got a certain talent. That's a God-given talent. That's different.
Yeah.
It's different than what we do. They can sing whenever, however, in control of what they want, and they can write things at a bar with a bad bag. They can do anything. Yeah. That's a lot of power, man. You got so much going for you.
Oh, thank you so much for saying
You
that.
just gotta plug it in, and it lands where it lands. We were just having this meeting with our marketers. Just gotta do it. Don't be afraid. Just do it, and watch what happens.
It's interesting because I met you guys at Rock and Brew a year, 2 years ago.
I remember exactly where you were sitting.
Right?
Yeah.
And now that location's closed, but you say now you're going to be up in Orlando doing a couple gigs there.
Next year starting April.
Yeah.
Like late April.
Yeah, the GM there really liked us, and he said, "Oh, I'm gonna make sure I get you guys some gigs up here."
Funny
That's
enough, it's
amazing.
actually the same GM that worked at the ones
Yeah,
you guys
yeah.
went to a plantation.
He stayed with the company.
So he went back to the Orlando Rock and Brews, and he's currently working there now.
To your point about the working, right? So Jake has never worked a day in his life. He's doing what he loves. And
That's right.
Except for a little 3-month stint that he had, I think, at Old Navy during
It was like right before COVID.
the holidays or something,
Yeah,
right?
right before COVID hit.
He's never really held a real job other than
Performance.
his hobby that's turned into his profession. And that's a blessing.
That is.
It's a blessing, and it's something that I always tell him, you maybe can't grasp it all right now, but it's incredible to be able to do something like that and not have to go work for anyone. You book your own stuff, you work when you want. It is a blessing, and I do work. I work for Kia America. It's hard for me to now say, yeah, I'm gonna go sing a career. My wife will be like, who's paying the bills? So it's incredible that he gets to do this, and it's helped me tap into a creative side of me that I always had, and when I was in high school, I didn't tap into it enough. for many other reasons, had to work. And now I've been able to tap into that with writing music and doing all these creative things, singing. I mean, it's incredible. I'm living a dream, and every day for me is a blessing to be able to do this with him. And I just wrote another song on our last vacation. We were walking in the woods, and I got on my phone. My wife's like, "What are you doing?" I go, "I'm writing a song." And I just started writing, and I just finished it. So.
What a gift. And you've got merchandise, you've got T-shirts. You had a big group last time we saw you. You had a few vocalists.
Yeah.
Still as many people?
Yeah, it was actually us two and then our other vocalist, Adam, that was here. The other vocalists haven't been here yet. Like Kathy hasn't been here. Maya, who recently just joined us. Not recently, it's been like a year already. She's been with us now, but she hasn't been here yet. We'd like to bring them to hopefully some point here.
What's it feel like for you, Jake, to live your dream at this young age, be able to create, and as Dad says, not really work, but to do what you love?
I mean, it's incredible. I mean, if you were to ask me, like, before, like, 5 years ago, like, oh, in 5 years from now, you're going to be performing at gigs, you're going to release your first song, produce another few songs, I'll be like, you're crazy. So it's honestly a blessing that I have this gifted talent and that I get to do this with my dad and all these close people that I've known for a while. It's great.
We have some outstanding vocalists. I mean, the talent we are surrounded with is sometimes I say to myself, some of these people should be on the radio. Like Kathy is a graduate from New York University, an opera graduate.
Wow.
She's done the national anthem with him at the Miami Heat, the Marlins, FAU, UM. I mean, she's an incredible talent, you know. Maya has a phenomenal voice, and Adam as well. So we've been blessed to have all these people join this adventure and do this with us, and it's been an incredible ride. And we're like family, and it's just spectacular.
You know, it's
can't
interesting.
find all the adjectives to say.
It's interesting because you get to work with your son, and that's something that I can relate to. And I got to tell you, I didn't start doing this business till I was 46. I was doing everything else. I had 2,450 jobs, including real estate and everything in New York. And my son, when he was 14, introduced me to the world of streaming. Now, this is going back in the day when there was no nothing. There was no Facebook. There was nothing. Nobody did this. And at the age of 46, I said, I'm going to sell streaming to AM radio. And I'm going to watch it explode. And everybody laughed. The NFL laughed at me. Major League Baseball threw me out of their office. Everybody laughed. Everybody. But I got to work with him. You see, there's a bond there that you're going to understand someday, because the magic of what you get going on right now is that he's on your shoulder. And things happen when your dad is there. My son, Donna and I just gave him a project that everybody failed at working. It was a computer game, and with Debbie. And they called me yesterday that after 70 hours, they got it accomplished.
He was on cloud nine. He was
and
so happy.
They were singing a jig, because this is a major, major project. We're going to be talking about that soon in the future. But he called me and said, Dad, I got it done. And it's just like a song, except we've been doing this over 20 years now. So don't say that it's over, because it may just be starting out.
Your lips to God's ears.
I'm telling you, because he used to tell me, oh, Dad, you're nothing but a glorified button pusher. Remember when I used to say that? And now,
but he created the buttons.
But he's created the buttons. But now he says, what you do is amazing. What you have found to do with the little bit of knowledge you knew is amazing. It's like writing a song when you're walking, your wife's saying, what are you doing? You're writing a song. Right. See, all of this stuff, when you get a little bit older and you're sitting on a little bit higher perch, you're going to say, man, let me tell you a story. And that's when all of this, you see, I'm at 63 now, and I'm seeing this from a whole different light. Everything's changed in my life, everything. The studio, the people around it, the kids involved with it, all of that. And I started at 45. And here we are again doing this one more time. So I think that your song is just beginning. I think he's going to open up a doorway. You're going to say, wow, look at this. Look at this. I just spoke to
There's a
Kendra.
smile on my face.
Well, I spoke to Kendra, and Kendra is in Nashville doing music. We knew Kendra when she was 18, and she was just starting out, and she was here. What's her name? Julia was telling me the stories of Ariana Grande, who was here, and Kendra was here, and she taught them to sing. And I have the clip from the Grammys, them thanking them for this place. So there's a whole lot of magic going on here. And you're right, we should put those people on radio. Why don't we put them on radio? Do the 8:39 on a Monday. Let's get them in here. Let's tape it. Let's do this. Let's put a half-hour show together. You're playing, you're trained, and then you have something to use as a calling card. Just for us to say thank you, not the other way around.
Sounds good. What I say today, if it doesn't bring you joy, don't do it. That's the what's her Marie Kondo of business. Find your joy.
Find your joy. Absolutely.
Right? There's enough things in life that we have to do, right? Things that come up, and sickness and families and things that, like when you first texted me and my dad had just passed, and then you texted me again, and then we lost our power, and I felt so terrible because I kept canceling on you. Things that don't bring us joy, but if you can actually find what brings you joy most of your day, then life is beautiful.
That is so true. Yeah. That is so true, and I'm always trying to search for that. And I'm blessed. I love what I do, and I truly love what I do on this side of my life. A lot of my friends say, I don't know how you do it, because it's literally like I have two jobs, but I go, it's not a job.
It's not a job.
This is enjoyment. This is stress relief. Some people fish, some people golf. I sing.
You get time with your son, right?
Yeah.
How great is that?
I'm blessed to have a 24-year-old son that I can still go on vacation with, spend time with, enjoy his life, enjoy his accomplishments, and have a front row seat to it. Not a lot of parents can say that, and I'm very cognizant of that. So,
True that.
I love this. We're on a great ride, and you're right. I do, in my heart, believe that this is just starting. Yeah. I was kind of being funny when I said that. I joke with people, if Jacob leaves here, man, I'm done singing. I'm going to have to find another band. I appreciate those words. Thank you so much.
Do you guys have another song you want to take us out to commercial with?
I'm not sure yet.
All right, so why don't we go to commercial? We'll come back, and then you
This
decide.
time we'll come back.
All right, more to come. We're going to take a quick break. You can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. Like and subscribe, as well as to all of the shows we produce right here in the studio at Amp Media Productions. You can see everything like our Thursday night lineup from our new show, Gypsy Soul. We also have, it's a new one, it's called
Center Stage.
Center Stage. Thank you. Making Money with Laura Sanders and everything else. So
Oh,
more to
Gypsy
come.
Soul, I forgot about her.
Yes.
She's going to be there too?
Yes,
Ooh,
full lineup.
whole bunch of people.
All right, more to come. We'll be right back.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddie S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape. The perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
At Gen X, we believe skincare should be both powerful and purposeful. Beauty doesn't fade, it evolves. Powered by women, made for everyone. Packed with bovine placenta, a rare regenerative ingredient rich in growth factors and nutrients. Infused with collagen peptides and hyaluronic acid, aloe vera, and coconut oil. Each ingredient is powerful on its own, but even better together. Feel the science, see the glow. Shop Gen X now at genxbeauty.com.
Discover Rosie's Garden. The collection draws inspiration from the beautiful niece of the founder, Rosie, who brought joy to many before passing too soon. Her beauty and spirit are reflected in every piece. Founded by two friends, Rosie's Garden is a female-owned brand passionate about creating stunning, elegant jewelry that embodies the concept of bellissima, the Italian word for beautiful. With a philosophy rooted in grace and elegance, the brand crafts each piece of jewelry using only the finest materials, including 18-karat gold and the highest quality craftsmanship, ensuring that every piece is a true work of art.
Step into a world where emotion meets expression, and every brushstroke tells a story. DeBilzen Art Gallery features the captivating whimsical works of internationally renowned artist William DeBilzen. From larger-than-life portraits to abstract reflections of love, loneliness, and connection, each piece invites you to feel, reflect, and escape the ordinary. Located in the heart of Delray, this art gallery is more than a space, it's an experience. Come discover what speaks to you. Visit DeBilzen Art Gallery today.
Looking for a fun, delicious escape the whole family will love? Welcome to Sinful Crepes in Boynton Beach, where sweet meets savory in every bite. From classic Nutella dreams to loaded breakfast crepes, plus a full lineup of rich, bold coffee, there's something for everyone. Kids can even color their very own 3D printed bulldog while you sip and savor. Yes, 3D printed, colorful bulldogs you can take home. Visit us today at 1050 East Gateway Boulevard, Suite 103, Boynton Beach, Florida, or call at 561-509-7309 to order ahead. See you soon. Nova Fresh Kitchen in Boca Raton is a vibrant, fast casual eatery ideal for health-conscious dinners. With a bright, fresh ambiance, a nutritious and fully gluten-free menu ranging from breakfast pastries to protein-packed bowls, soups, smoothies, and coffee, it is a reliable choice for a fresh, wholesome bite any time of day. You can find them at 625 Northeast Spanish River Boulevard, Boca Raton, or order online at novafk.com.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome. And where are we?
We're at Sushi Bang Bang on Gateway Boulevard. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited because you see all of this fish, sushi, it's
Fresh.
my favorite. There's wine, there's sake. This is gonna be so much fun.
Sake to me sake.
Boom. This is gonna be so much fun, so please join us on Thursday at 5 o'clock. We're gonna be here early setting up. It is our full Thursday night lineup coming.
Don't be late because we're going to start without you.
We've got some music, some sushi, some entertainment, some more sushi, some sake, some wine, some more entertainment.
And a few shows in there too, sprinkled in there.
And don't forget True Oldies Radio. So we're going to be spotlighting on True Oldies Radio, all of our shows, everything from 5 o'clock until 8 p.m. We may be here a little bit later, so come on down and join us on Thursday. It's coming up.
You better be here, don't be late, and don't get lost.
Come have some sushi, the best you'll ever have.
Talk to you later. You got to come and meet us here on Friday, the 29th. You got to come down and just be part of this experience. I'm still trying to figure out what we're going to be doing.
Ask for Toby and Donna when you come down. See if they're here, because they're going to join us also. We're going to. We didn't even see where you can eat. We didn't even get to that point
We
yet.
haven't gotten to that point. Even Columbus gets lost in this place. It's so big.
There's everything here, from sushi to pizza, groceries, produce, baked goods. The list goes on and on. Next Friday, lunchtime, join us, Brooklyn Cafe Show, live right here at Casey Market.
And tell me what you like to eat. Let's have some fun.
Where are we located?
In Boynton.
On Woolbright.
On Woolbright.
All right, we'll see you then. Have a great weekend.
And
Shabbat Shalom.
And don't be late.
So this next song we're gonna do, it's not a song that's completed yet, but we figured we'd tease you with it. It's a song we wrote.
This was actually like 5 years ago during COVID. So this was actually one of the songs I said that we were working on, one of them.
Yeah, because we put it away. It was a very COVID-centric song. And the reason we wrote it, and you'll understand, is there was somebody who was complaining a lot about us when we were out on the lake singing.
Playing to our neighbors and everything.
So one night I got really upset and I started writing a song about her. And you're going to understand when we start singing. You'll understand by the lyrics.
This will relate to actually everyone watching, or also you guys.
Yeah, this is a song that could be used for anybody.
It's a happier life if you just embrace the things around you that you seem to push away. You'll be wiser, much nicer, just stop complaining every day. Try and have a good time, don't ruin it for others. This world ain't yours and you can't always get your way. Oh yeah! Sucks to be so miserable. You just need to get a life. Sucks to be so miserable. You just need to get a life. You go out of your way to ruin people's days with your petty complaints. Being a Karen is your only claim to fame. People can't stand you, so please just go away. You got a bitter tongue that lashes out how maybe you hate happiness expressed by others. You hang around and try to shut us down, so we should stay very quiet. We're not today. Sucks to be so miserable. You just need to get a life. Get a life, get a life. Sucks to be so miserable. You just need to get a life. Get a life, get a life. Break it down. Sucks to be so miserable. You just need to get a life. Get a life, get a life. It sucks to be so miserable. You just need to get a life. Oh, you just need to get a life. Oh, you just need to get a life. You just need to get a life. 'Cause you're so damn miserable.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Danny and Jake Valdez. Jake on the Lake. How do people follow you guys?
Mostly Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all of our social medias, even YouTube. We post some YouTube videos and stuff. Yeah.
Under official Jake on the Lake.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank
Official
you.
Jake on the Lake.
That song is amazing.
You like it? Thank you.
I need to borrow that song.
Yeah, we the song is, obviously we're just doing acoustically. It's gonna be a fiddle in there. It's gonna be a harmonica.
Yeah, like a full band.
Not harmonica, right?
Yeah, like full band.
Yeah, full band, bass,
Electric
drum,
guitar,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's gonna. We got some tweakings that we got to do, but it's a song I think can relate to everybody and everything.
Everywhere you can use
Everywhere.
this song, absolutely.
Yeah.
Love it.
We
So
need to,
hopefully it'll be released by the end of this year. So we'll be posting stuff on our social medias about it once it's ready to go. So.
when you finish it, I want you to come here to sing it because I'm going to invite some people into the studio. Then.
That deserve to hear
Wow.
it.
18 years later, you might fill the place with people for that.
For
song.
that?
Yeah.
Now, we may
It
need
sucked
a
to be so
We may
miserable.
need a bigger
we
studio
may
for
need
those
a bigger
people.
boat.
Yeah, that song. And the person who wrote it about, she deserved it. She called the police on us
Twice, I think.
like 2 or 3 times actually.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
At 5:30, we were playing music on the lake at 5:30 to 7:30, and she would complain about noise.
Oh my gosh.
So.
Well, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Check them out, the official Jake on the Lake. You can find them all over social media. Follow them. Check out their venues. Such good music. You
Thank
guys,
you so
thank you.
much.
All right, good luck to you. All right, you know what today is then? It's Tuesday.
Oh,
You know what that means?
another day of suffering.
We've had Helen Archer of Cosmic Astrology Society joining us. We're going to find out. She says there's a lot going on. So let's roll her intro and find out.
And we're back.
You ready? You're looking at TV. Hello, I don't know. What do you think?
Because I thought they were going to
Things
open
flying
on
around?
her.
It's all right.
I don't know. I'm all over the place. When she comes in, all this stuff happens.
You know, you hate to be so miserable.
No, I'm not miserable.
I'm listening to their song.
No, and that song is going to be with you
That
all
song's going
day.
to be in my head all day.
All
100%. All right, we've got Helen Archer joining us today of Cosmic Astrology Society. She's going to be away for a couple weeks, so all right, let's get everything in. She's actually going away, I guess, before the eclipse because it's next week. So
I can't do this. I need to start with today
okay,
and
Helen,
then move forward.
what's happening?
What's happening, you know, it's very interesting about the song where one of the verses is get a life. And that's exactly what we need to do this week is go out there, meet people, see and be seen, and get a life. Because Mercury and Venus are now in Leo, the sign of glamour, the sign of center stage, the sign of society, of meeting people, of talking. When Mercury and Venus come together in the same sign, it's a good time to make connections and meet people.
Hold on a second, because I want to get the camera on you so we don't have to do this over again. They actually have to turn this one on.
It's on. We just have to reset the camera angle. Oh, because we thought
thought
Elliot
Elliot
was
was Blame Elliot.
Huh?
Blame Elliot, but he
we
can
set
still
you
put
for
it
a
on.
two-shot, so it's okay. We didn't want to leave you with an empty chair.
True.
So they're resetting your camera.
So
Thank you.
Let them do that so that because
Now, I've
Elliot.
got a lot of questions for her because it's been an interesting 24 hours here. Well, yesterday was interesting.
No.
I decided, Helen, that in business, if it does not bring me joy or money, why do it? That was my new philosophy.
There is no
on
other
business.
reason to do it, joy or money. It's one or the other.
Right?
And
if it
hopefully
doesn't-
both.
And if it doesn't do either, then we need to reassess that relationship.
Well, with Mercury and Venus together in Leo, it's positive for Aries, positive for Sagittarius. And other signs too, or if you're in a relationship or business relationship with any one of those signs, it's very positive. But yeah, like Mercury and Venus, when they get together, it's the mind and the sense of love and friendship and looking great and feeling great, being like at peace. Those two come together. That's what happens. So yes, it's time to get out there. It's time to meet people. And if it doesn't feel right, don't do it.
So that makes sense. I finally said to him yesterday, I'm doing, and I don't know what happened. It was like all of a sudden, it clicked. And I guess that's why.
She clicked.
Yeah, Venus changed signs yesterday.
I keep telling you, I've got this like straight conduit to the planets. We could just go through what I'm feeling, although I've been feeling a little funky up until yesterday.
Okay, so the reason you're feeling funky is because Mars is in Libra, and Libra is opposing Aries. So when Mars is in Libra, we have digestive issues, and as I said before, Libra rules the kidneys, so we need to flush out the kidneys. And I know Librans and Aries like wine. We need to cut down on the wine and flush out the kidneys and just flush out the system in general.
It's been like this emotional roller coaster.
You gotta stop drinking.
I don't even really drink, but it's been this emotional roller coaster, and it made no sense. And then yesterday, I guess because of Mercury, what you're telling me,
Mars.
It makes more sense.
Well, the Mars is, it emphasizes everything. So if you feel an emotion, it's going to magnify it when it's opposite your sign. And then people come at you and you say, you're like blindsided, or you don't know how to react. So your balance is upset, and then you may say or do the wrong thing. So we have to watch, and try to calm down, try to minimize the force of the energies and the passions.
But the problem I have with
How does
that
she know all this?
is that why are people being that way? What is wrong with people?
Mars is in
miserable.
Libra, so Libra is a sign of partnership, harmony, and diplomacy. And when Mars enters a sign, it makes everything opposite. So it's not going to be energized by diplomacy. People are not going to come to a conclusion. People are not going to come to a contract negotiation. And the same thing you saw with the Russian meeting with Mars in Libra. It didn't lead to any kind of treaty or agreement.
To nothing.
To nothing.
So why the hell are we doing it?
Because nobody knew that it was going to be Mars in Libra, because people who plan these things don't consult the stars. So the thing is, Mars is going to go into Scorpio, which is a martial, more warlike, more energetic sign. And so if we don't come to a peace agreement in another month, there's going to be an increase and extension of the war.
But what about day-to-day in business?
Okay,
and
day-to-day in
blindsidedness?
business.
Is it going to get better?
Here's what I wrote before you asked the question.
She wrote it down.
She knew because we've
Here's
been
what I wrote.
blindsided a lot this week, right?
Expansive projects should be avoided due to lack of finances and also the lack of agreement and in negotiating. So we're still working out the agreements. The parties are not coming together. Mars is preventing it.
And when does that change?
That changes in about a month.
Okay. It's not too bad.
Now, it's a good time if you are already involved in business. It's a good time for technology, for administrative changes, and for making things more efficient. Because now the sun has entered Virgo, so happy birthday to all the lovely Virgos. They're the ones that can see the details. They're the ones that can make it happen. So they'll see where you're inefficient. They'll make it better, but you have to accept the fact that they might be a little critical. They might be a little over-analytical, but they're just trying to make things better. It just doesn't work with people. It works in business. It works in administration. It works for projects. But, let's not criticize people.
So I'm working on having the conversations up front, which I guess goes into this part, because you go into a business agreement, like my sister said, it's good until it ain't, or you say until it isn't. You have the conversation, or you don't. And then everyone comes into something with predisposed ideas, and no one I feel like we've had this conversation, and no one has the conversation. I feel like we have to have the conversation and iron out all these details before we go into this business agreement, because otherwise everyone's assuming their own assumptions.
Right, and you have the energy and foresight and intelligence to look at all of it from like an overview and get everybody on board and make a project that's doable. Because on the 7th of September, we're going to have an eclipse, a total lunar eclipse. So anyway, we need to make sure that we don't promise more than we can deliver. And with Virgo, we have got to look at all the details of how we're actually going to get from point A to the end.
See, the problem I have with all this, that is fine, is that the way I see it, they put 10 pebbles in my palm. And they say, do not close the palm. Okay. And every day, they remove pebbles for things that happen back when. Things that happen that have nothing to do with the pebbles in my hand, and they're removing pebbles. So at the end of the day, I got 3 pebbles left. And the reasoning behind it, they think is logical. It is so not logical, it makes no sense. Why the hell do we even start putting pebbles in my hand?
So what happened was Saturn was in Pisces, your sign, for 2.5 years. So a lot of projects, a lot of ideas, a lot of creative endeavors were started and not finished. So then Saturn went into Aries, so now we had a revisit of some of the ideas. Some of them we decided were not doable. Excuse me. And so now, as of tomorrow, Saturn is going to go back into Pisces until February. So you have from now until February to complete these projects and get them on board.
But how can I complete a project when people that I'm dealing with have lost their minds? They are bringing up parts of a deal that would never, ever put as
I don't think
part
they've
of the
lost
deal.
their mind. That's why you have to have the conversations up front, because otherwise their assumptions and our assumptions, you know what they say when you assume.
What assumptions? There were no assumptions. It was an agreed-to deal. It was agreed.
That's what happened.
I was going to call you so you could sign the contract, because apparently my English is not good enough and they don't understand what the hell we're talking about.
Okay, now the finances, have they come into it that maybe what was agreed to
They
is not
came in and now they're
financially
going
feasible?
out the door. They came in and they're removing them for favors done. What had nothing to do with the deal? Favors done. If I had known that because of favors I was going to give out the finances, I would have asked you not to do them. because they were favors. Now they've turned into cost production, whatever. They're taking away from, because they did these favors, they're taking away from the bottom line, which isn't.
I see. So
makes
they're
no
trying
sense.
to, okay, like I said, they don't have the money. So they're trying to find a way to not pay as much.
Well, I didn't think about that.
Jay's shaking
So the
her
thing
head.
to do is you're going to have to revise
I didn't think about that.
what you're going to give them and come to agreement. Like I said, people are not that agreeable right now.
So do I walk away from them, or do I stay?
No, you
and
can't
find
walk
another
away
guy?
from them. You already have too much time and energy put into it. So now you just have to revise it, downsize it, and offer less so that you have to do less, and you'll come out ahead. In the end, after September 7th, after the eclipse is passed, you'll come out ahead with a better deal. You'll do less and get more.
You hearing that? Are you? Because with you, I don't know if you're hearing
100%.
it.
I had
or
an
that
idea.
pebble
I
is-
have an idea that I hadn't told you about, but yes, I
Oh,
am
boy.
The
hearing it.
expansive ideas have to come down.
Yes.
We want to expand, but the finances aren't there.
It's interesting.
Oh,
The
boy.
agreement isn't there. There's always somebody who's not going to agree.
True.
But this will change. When Mars goes into Scorpio in another month, then it's going to be positive to Pisces, and then you'll be able to do your projects, but in a much better position than what you are right now with them.
Interesting.
Okay. What else?
What else? So, the lunar eclipse is in Pisces with Saturn. And so changes are coming, cycles are being re-energized, and the maturity and creative talent and inspiration that we had with Saturn in Pisces is going to be magnified, and we're going to be working at a higher level. So all these deals that you're running around with, new deals, better deals, people at a higher level, both functionally and financially, are going to come through. So you're going to be glad that you have some extra time for the deals that didn't work out in order to be able to do the better deals. So think bigger, get out there, meet people, and opportunities will arise.
He's laughing because that happens to be true. Right?
I never said that.
Because she's right again.
There is.
Because she's right again.
There is the opportunity. There is. There is the
Grab
opportunity.
it.
But you have to be specific on the details and the contract
She
and
didn't
the
say that.
negotiations.
She said
And glam it
opportunities,
up.
and then you got to
Remember.
grab them.
Glam it up. Mercury and Venus in Leo, glam it up. Make it better, make it more energetic, make it more extraordinary. Do more than you would have done. Offer more, with less work for you. But glam it up.
But don't overpromise.
Don't overpromise, because the details with Mergo, we don't want to work on any more details than we have to, and we want to make everything more efficient so we get more and work less. Less is more.
You got that?
I got it. I know it. I got it. I went down this road. You were the one
That's
who was
right. You
giving
went
me-
down this road, and now Saturn is coming back for the final phase. This is a 2.5-year cycle.
No, I hear, man, I am so right there with you. My partner here, though, doesn't see it.
She'll see it. She'll get it.
I hope so. I hope yesterday was just the first flicker, because there's a few other flickers they got to flick.
I
She
told him
knows she's got to
yesterday.
tone down
I got to tone down.
and health up.
Health up, tone down.
I wish I had a candle right now. I would hold it up.
So we were talking last week about that Saturn return cycle, which starts at 28. So this, unfortunately, and my hearts and prayers go out to the victims. But anyway, this truck driver who did that U-turn and is now arrested and killed people, he's 28.
Well, I
So he
didn't hear
made a
about
bad
that.
decision.
What do you mean, made a U-turn?
He made a U-turn.
He made an illegal U-turn with his 18-wheeler
Oh,
across the turnpike.
Oish.
But something happened with his licensure and coming in from another country allegedly, and all of this other.
As a
mess.
result of it, it's going to change the standards and the restrictions for drivers now for 18-wheelers, and I think we'll all be a lot safer because of it.
But this is my point. So this guy decides in an 18-wheeler, not a car, an 18-wheeler to make an illegal U-turn. Right? There's a guy underneath that cap, because I'm sure he had a cap on. Where's the common sense? I mean, you have an 18-wheel rig, and you're going the wrong way. You get off, you make a left, you make another left, and you're going in the right direction. Why would you even attempt, knowing that you have a little baggage, to make an 18-wheel eating? My problem is this. It's that he did it. Not that what happens is that he thought he can get away with something.
He thought he could get away with it, and Saturn caught him in the act. You can't get away with stuff if you're not on board, if you're not doing stuff right with Saturn. So the Saturn cycle now, he's going to be forced to really mature and to really think about himself and learn and hopefully get inspired to do better and be a better person.
Well,
but it's a harsh
years.
lesson. Saturn teaches a harsh lesson if you don't do the right thing.
He's going to have 30 years to learn the lesson because he's
That's
probably
right.
going to go to
30
school
years
now.
is the Saturn cycle.
And it's really funny because if you take your finger and you wet it and you stick it in that light socket, I guarantee you bad things are going to happen. Guarantee. There's no thought about this. If you got a rig and you make a U-turn, bad things are going to happen. Always.
Yeah, but now it's a whole political thing because he came in from another country and he got
I don't
his
care
licensing
what
in
country he
another
came.
state,
I
and
don't
he's
want to hear
driving
this.
in Florida.
Listen, I
and-
know guys that were born in this country, Americans and
Yeah, but
everything
you know
else.
they're going to make it a bigger political issue.
Yeah,
because
but I
of
know
it.
guys who have done the same stupidity because the guys in these
Sure.
big rigs, they think they can get away with anything. And I've seen them. So this thing about being from another country and all that, he was driving it. If you drive, you got a responsibility, no matter who you are and where you're from. That's what it comes down to. Loss of life, you can't get that back.
No.
True. All right, we're going into the fall forecast. Or are we going to wait till you get back for that?
Yeah, we'll have to wait till I get back to that. All I can say is that for right now, we have a conflict between, are we going to do things for the home or are we going to go out and have a good time? So if we're going to plan for parties, if we're going to plan for that, that's great. The home interests that we had last month and the repairs that we have to make because of what happened in the home last month are another reason why we're going to have a limited amount of income and extra money to go out. But, we can find entertainments that aren't expensive. It's just a question of meeting people, getting to know people, being involved in groups, and that's where your success and opportunity will come. And as far as business is concerned, take time to reorganize, to rethink, to make it less complicated. And then, in another month or so after the second eclipse, which is in the middle of September, by October, things should be really smooth and people will have more income to work with.
I had a question. We have events coming up, like something like this, which is not in-house. And that always worries me. This always worries me because it's not in-house. It's not in my domain. It's not in my wheelbarrow. I'm going to somebody else's house. Good, bad, indifferent?
Virgo is good for technological, smooth flow of energies and efficiency. So we don't have a negative Mercury. We've got Venus and Mercury in Leo, which is great for entertaining, for restaurants, for going out, for socializing, for, bars and meeting people and making new friends. So it should be okay. There's no bad Mercury that's
all I had to hear.
in the way.
That's all I had to hear. Now I'm all in.
Maybe
I was waiting until I saw her.
Maybe Jamie or Elliot would like to participate.
Oh, no, absolutely. I think this is a great idea. It's a great opportunity for
Maybe
singers
they
and
would like
artists
to
and everything else.
participate.
Any of this is fantastic. Elliot, anybody who wants to get involved with something like this. I just saw that Boca magazine put Crazy Uncle Mike on the cover, and because he is the most charitable person in Boca.
Amazing.
And there's an article about him, and we know a little bit about about Crazy Uncle Mike. But I was a little worried. I wanted to ask you because the flow here is one thing, and you were 100% right on the two that we didn't hear, 100% right. So I wanted to get your feelings on this one that's outside. I'm really at their mercy of what they do and the things that are happening there, and we're going with our flow to there. If you're saying that it's good to go, it's good for me.
It's good for entertaining. It's good for putting on a show. I would say that there's a lot of clubs around here where bands have jams, where, groups are playing. You should go out to the clubs and meet some of these musicians and offer them some opportunity so that you can get like a new dimension to your shows. There's a lot of musicians out there who would love to come here and perform and tell you about themselves, like Jamie and Elliot, and that have been around and toured with famous people. So you should, like Crazy Uncle Mike's and the Beer Garden and the Funky Biscuit are some of the clubs that are around here. Then there's Kelly Brothers and the Tipperary Pub. They have music too, where you can meet a lot of musicians.
Wow, she's just talking to a musician, music producer.
She is.
She is.
All right.
She knows the thing or two.
Thank you, Helen.
Okay.
All right, how do people find you? I know you're going on vacation, but...
I'm going on vacation. I'm going to Tennessee. I'm going to be working on the fall forecast because I'll have nothing to, distract me up there in the middle of nowhere. But anyway, so I'll be on TikTok. I'll be on Facebook, and then I'll be back on the 16th to do the next show, and we'll talk about the solar eclipse that's coming up at that time. In the meantime, get out there, have fun,
Wait, we've
socialize.
got 2 eclipses coming?
2 eclipses. There's a lunar eclipse and a solar
And they're
eclipse.
in the same month?
There's one at the full moon and one at the new moon.
Oy. That's all I can say. Oh, wow. All right, so what is that looking like for storm season?
With the eclipses, and I said last week we're going to have volcanoes and earthquakes, and Kilauea erupted.
I know.
Yeah, but here in Florida, we don't have an earthquake.
The hurricanes come around the eclipses.
Do they?
A week before and a week after. Yeah, sometimes up to 30 days.
I also read that the Sahara threw a ton of sand.
Yes.
In the atmosphere on us. I mean, there's a ton, and you can feel it. Have you woken up and feel your eyes are burning and the allergies and everything else? Everybody I know says, "Yeah, I woke up. What is this?" It's the sand that's in the air. It's very heavy, and it protects us from these hurricanes.
Right.
Is that going to make a difference?
I don't know. It's really hard to predict. I know that as Saturn has been in Aries and Mars in Libra and Pluto in Aquarius, those are all hot, dry signs, not so much water. But you never know. You can't predict what's going to happen because storms that come up, fires that come up in the midst of a eclipse season, they start out slow, and then all of a sudden, they've spiraled into something really large and menacing. So just be careful if you're going to travel. Just check the weather and keep yourself safe, and check and double check your reservations.
A lot of fires out west. I guess you can consider fires volcanoes.
Fires are out west. I've been predicting the fires and explosions, and there's been a lot of explosions.
A ton of fires. And I saw in the news that somebody's house, 2 houses exploded. It was not a gas leak. Now they're looking to see if it was terrorism. See why did these houses explode? And I'm telling you, it made a big hole. So whatever was in there.
Follow Helen, Cosmic Astrology Society, on Facebook and on TikTok. She's usually here on Tuesday. She'll be here in a few weeks. She's taking a couple days off, but heed her advice. It's all in, what do they say, the devil's in the details. Right now, the devil's in the details. Do what you have to do. Get your business in alignment for the next few months, and then come October, do your whistle you do. Yeah, we're good to go. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, this day in history, and then we'll wrap it up. More to come. We'll be right back.
Craving bold flavors and the freshest fish in town? Welcome to Sushi Bang Bang, where every roll is a work of art and every bite pure joy. From crispy tempura to melt-in-your-mouth sashimi, this isn't just sushi. It's an experience. Bring your friends, bring your appetite. Call now to reserve 561-292-3705.
Family business. It's me, my sister, and her soon-to-be husband. We've been here for about 5 years doing our thing in this beautiful little spot right in the heart of downtown Boca. We really are like that authentic New York, New Jersey, Northeast thing that you want to have when you're in South Florida. Our bagels are made from scratch every single day. They're top-notch, best you can get around here. And then lunch, chicken Caesar wrap, or like we have a beautiful avocado supreme salad. That's really, really great. And of course, all our sweets are incredible too. Something savory, salty, and a little something sweet after. And we will do our best to provide the best service, best food, best everything. And if there's anything you need, we'll do it.
Looking for bold, authentic flavor? Step into Bramer's Brazilian cuisine, where the vibrant taste of Brazil meets your favorite American classics. From savory churrasco to juicy burgers, every dish is made with passion. Hosting a party or a special event? We cater all occasions with incredible food that leaves a lasting impression. Our Boynton Beach location offers generous seating with a separate dining area for bigger parties. Come visit us in person today at 1035 Gateway Boulevard, number 201, Boynton Beach, Florida, 33426. Contact us by phone at 561-272-6377. Enjoy the Brazilian taste. Enjoy the Bramer's taste.
At Coriander, we bring you simplified yet elevated Indian food, where every spice, every aroma, and every clay oven dish is a celebration of your senses. From the rich warmth of cinnamon and cloves to the depth of turmeric and coriander, our curries are crafted with love, passion, and tradition. Comfort food from across the ocean. Come taste the magic at Coriander. Visit us at 3441 Woolbright Road, Boynton Beach, Florida, or call 561-739-3952 to order today. Coriander, where flavor meets comfort.
Our preschool team provides personalized education and therapy services that are specifically designed to meet the unique needs of our children. These students are overcoming medical conditions that have been affecting their physical abilities since birth. Our specialized teacher and therapists understand the critical role that occupational and physical therapy play in helping these young children to develop essential skills in their early education program. We like for the children to leave us as shining stars and enter the big world of kindergarten.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddie S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape. The perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
On this day in 1071, the Seljuk Turks defeat the Byzantine army at the Battle of Manzikert and soon gain control of most of Anatolia. On this day in 1789, the Declaration of the Rights of Man and of the Citizen is approved by the National Constituent Assembly of France. On this day in 1920, the 19th Amendment to the United States Constitution, giving women the right to vote, is certified. On this day in 1966, the South African border war starts with the battle at Umuguluga-Wombashe.
I've waited for this moment to leave it all on the floor. We dance in the fire, all our problems go up in smoke. We dance in the to leave it all on the floor. We dance in the fire, all our problems go up in smoke. We dance in the fire, just to show how far we can go. And it feels like nothing's gonna stop us. And in the darkness, that's how we know we'll be fine. We dance in the fire, just to show how far we can go. We dance in the fire, 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Can you stand the heat? So much desire, and it consumes me, taking control. We dance in the fire, all our problems go up in smoke. We dance in the fire, just to show how far we can go. And it feels like nothing's gonna stop us. And in the darkness, that's how we know we'll be fine. We dance in the fire, just to show how far we can go. We dance in the fire, all our problems go up in smoke. We dance in the fire, just to show how far we can go. We dance in the fire.
And we're back, and that's Kendra, a beautiful song by Kendra. Kendra.
Kind of exciting news. They're going to be, I think, our first act, not our first act, a part of our act at Spotlight for a Cause, the official Jake on the Lake.
Oh, you already got them in?
We're going to send them the information. They said they're more than happy to sell at least 7 tickets to participate, to be on Crazy Uncle Mike's stage, to a lot of things.
Wow, mazel tov.
I know, so that's pretty exciting, right?
Very nice, and I asked them to come in so we could do some other stuff with them as well on the air, and we'll see. It's good stuff.
All right, ready to wrap this up?
I think we got everything done.
Busy day, a lot of new things happening. Definitely join us on Thursday night at Sushi Bang Bang on Gateway Boulevard. We're going to be there from 4 o'clock until 8. Some great shows from Tammy's show all the way to Brielle and music with Celebrate. Who do you have coming?
Celebrate.
Celebrate's
And I
gonna-
got to see if Tommaso wants to. And Tommaso's coming, but I don't know if he's going to perform. We have to ask.
Okay. Do you know he's a jeweler? He worked with Tiffany's. He set the Tiffany's rings and diamonds for years. What a gig. Is that amazing?
It could be fantastic.
He was telling me this great story. Before there was online anything in HR, and he actually said he was in front of Tiffany's, and he went in and he actually filled out an application, remember the written kind,
Right.
and submitted it. And remember, and they would call you back in for an
And you call them,
interview,
yeah.
and you try. It's not like that anymore at all. Now it all goes through a whole automated process. There's no face-to-face. There's no contact. But what a great story.
It is. And he's a fantastic magician. It was great to see him here yesterday. We had him in here.
Got to figure, good magician, good jewelry setter. He makes jewelry, he sets it, he cleans it. He said, anything I need, anything you need, we'll do whatever.
The thing with the pigeon really threw me off.
That was amazing.
It was. It scared that crap
I think
all
that
out of
changed my whole perspective of the day.
me. The pigeon? Oh, shit, told me I would have
Who
brought you a
gets a
chicken.
white dove in here, ever?
I could have brought you a white chicken.
We had a white dove and then we had Bill. So it was kind of like the antithesis of everything he was talking about. Then I had a white dove. It was like magic.
Bill is a white dove?
No,
So
Bill
what's
is the opposite.
He's a black dove?
Well, you know what he
He's
does?
a raven?
He talks to spirits and he's a
But that could
demonologist.
be white.
Why is that white?
Because it doesn't mean he's always dealing with the demon.
No.
Maybe he's dealing with a blessing.
Maybe. Anyway, a lot of blessings. White dove in your
Well,
hand.
You are really
Pretty
you're
amazing.
funny. Bill's going to be there.
Yes, Bill's going to be there
on
tomorrow
Thursday.
on Thursday, yes.
And we're going to hook him up to, so hopefully he has his books. We're going to try to sell some books. Oh, okay, this is going to be fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun. And then Friday, we're going to be at Casey Market. So, grocery shop for Labor Day. Come on out and join us. Do your shopping. Get everything you need, your meats, your fruits, your veggies, your sushi prepared, great baked goods. It's going to be fun.
Now, my friend here, she describes this very differently. We're going to be doing a show there. There's going to be some music, some talents, some tasty tastes as well. Then, after that, if you want to go shopping, you can go shopping. But it's still a gig. I'm not asking you. People think that we're asking them to go shopping with us because they saw us with the cart. But we're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. I'm not asking you to come shop with me if you want to shop.
Taste,
Yes.
eat, manja, as you say.
Come and manja, come and eat, come and hear some music, come and hang out with us. It's a different venue. I have never done this before in all the years that I've done this. Maybe she has. But then if you want to go shopping, feel free to do it. But it's still a show. We're going to be doing a show. You come on in. I'll put you on the air. We try some things together. I'm going to get educated.
It's a lot of fun things. And then Friday night, I think I'm going to go see True Rumors if you'd like to join me.
I was thinking about that because I think I have to leave Saturday.
Okay.
It's Memorial Day weekend, no?
Labor Day weekend.
On that one.
Last day you can wear white socks is Monday.
Why?
Because it's the end of summer.
So what? I
Officially.
wear white socks all the time.
Just saying.
What happens? I put a white socks on?
Didn't you ever hear that? Didn't your mother and sister
White
ever tell
pants.
you? White anything.
White pants, not socks. Socks are excluded from the rule. Socks don't count. White pants you're not supposed to
I
wear.
think it's really white shoes, but okay, white.
And you know what? I'm purposely going to wear white pants on Tuesday.
You should.
I want to see what happens. Maybe they explode.
You
or something.
absolutely should. So I think I'm going to try to go to True Rumors. Eddie Jelly and his group, they're always
Did
fantastic.
you find out the time?
I think it's 6 o'clock. I'll check the time. I'll check it out and see. But it'll be fun.
It'll be fun. It'll be good to see him.
All right, time to wrap this
At
up.
Blue Dog, yes, over here at Boca Mall.
It's a lot of things happening. A lot of things.
A lot of things. And next week we're going to be at Sinful Crepes. We're
On
gonna,
Friday, September 5th.
We're going to be hanging out with that. And then there may be some other surprises as well. I went down to Brayman's to have the Meat Eaters Pizza. I'm going to tell you something. They are the best pizza in Florida. And the guy brought out the guy that made it, the chef. And I said, this is unbelievable.
I'm excited. I told you they're going to be catering my party next weekend, which will be nice.
Make sure that they know you because everything seems to taste better
When they know you.
when they know you.
All right. All right, we're going to wrap this up. Have a great afternoon, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other, and we will see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. drive time.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.